This morning, our very special guest, our friend Bryan Smith, is here. He's the Executive Director with Lebanon County Christian Ministries. Good morning, Bryan.
Good morning.
Always great to have you here. Anybody you want to say hi to?
I'm going to twist it up this morning.
All right.
Let's say hi to Rod Redkay.
Oh,
yeah.
The mayor of Denver.
Amen. He's such a good friend.
How do you know Rod?
Well, because we do kind of similar work,
Yes.
just different communities. My wife used to work down that area and
Okay.
connected with him, and he and his wife are just awesome.
We love them.
Awesome human beings. I think last time he was here, there was a post on Facebook, and I was digging in. Maybe we should come do this together sometime, but I don't know that you could handle the two of us at the same time. So.
Hello. I could barely handle you or Rod by yourself. So that's great. I love what you guys do at Lebanon County Christian Ministries. Tell us a little bit about all the services you guys provide.
Yes, our mission, share the love of Jesus through food, shelter, and connections to well-being and a healthy community. And we says, well, what's that really mean? Well, food, we provide a free meal every day. We serve about 130, 140 meals in an hour.
Amazing.
And then we have our Market on 7th, which is our charitable food pantry, and it's a choice market where folks can come and shop every 14 days and get free groceries. The shelter part is we have a family shelter. We focus on families, but we also have single individuals there that are able to be housed at our homeless shelter for a short stay. And then that other part of, connections, well-being, healthy community, really a healthy community is much more than just wellness as far as cardiovascular disease. A healthy community starts with housing security, food security, and that's an area that we significantly focus on and try to make sure that we connect people to resources. It includes our Uplift program, which is our life change program, and our Uplift Light program, which is our eviction prevention / utility assistance programming.
I think people are always surprised in central Pennsylvania that there are families in need, really struggling. Tell us about what you're finding and how that's looking in Lebanon.
Yeah, so Lebanon, your listener territory has a lot of commonality when we talk about counties and numbers, but in Lebanon County specifically, 10% of our population are living in poverty. 10% of our population live in a food insecure household. Another 26% live in what's called ALICE, which is asset limited income constrained but employed. So those are working folks that just are struggling to make it day to day. That's 36% of the population.
Yeah.
Right. So 1 in 3 people
third,
you're
yeah.
interacting with are probably struggling today, which is important for us to remember on how we treat them and how we communicate with not them, right? Each other, right? Because we're all sitting here and it's us.
Yeah.
So that data just continues. Households that are with children are even more food insecure. So we really want to focus on how do we meet folks where they are and be able to provide great resources.
And I love you guys are very intentional about the wordings, the verbiage that you use. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it really came down to us probably about 4 or 5 years ago, really evaluating strategically where we're going and what we're doing and how we're going to do it. And it was really instituting best practices. So when we started talking about switching to a choice market, the word market came very comfortably to us. The Market on 7th, our building's on 7th Street. It's a place to go. It allows families to be able to shop and moms and dads to say, hey, I'm going down to the market. And at home, kiddos, we protect our families, right? Kiddos don't even have any idea what that really even means. So that's important for us. There are folks that come to us. There are guests. We really truly believe that customer service is important. We value that relationship. We are very relationship based in all the work that we do. So we set goals. We don't set limits. And all of that is intentional and purposeful. It's really just about providing an opportunity for somebody to have a learned opportunity of, I'm going to shop with a goal in mind today, and that really equates out to what's their budget when they go grocery shopping.
Yeah, I love that rather receiving a handout, a bag with stuff. Here's your stuff after waiting in line. They're coming and they're shopping for their family.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
I love that. Yeah. So last time you were here, you talked about expanding. You were moving your market. Is that happening?
Yeah, so January 20th, we launched. We went through a transition to close our clothing bank. We still do clothing, just in a different way, a more relational way. And we did about a $61,000 renovation project internally, redid hardwood floors. Our building's an old warehouse, an old sewing factory. So we've got these old, gorgeous hardwood floors that we sanded down and brought back to life and repainted, and just very intentional with the way that we designed the space. One of our great colleagues and friends said, I've been in 400 different pantries across the country, and I've never been in one this beautiful.
Wow.
And that's important to us, right?
Sure.
The experience and the feel.
Yeah.
But really what the main reason behind it was more space, but we wanted to bring our guests inside for their waiting period. No matter how good we get at processing folks, there's a waiting period. And so about 30 minutes before we open the market, we bring our guests in for registration, and now they have a space, which was the old market, to actually sit. And then the next step of that is we bring our community partners in, and the connection happens there. So we're bringing in federally qualified healthcare facilities. We're bringing in CareerLink. We're bringing in WEPA, which is employment services, and also some career development. We're bringing those resources to our guests because time pressure is such a big deal.
Sure.
And now that opportunity exists right there. Today's Thursday. Thursday.
Thursday.
Tonight, Lebanon Family Health will be at our building doing an STI clinic at our building.
Love that.
And it's just ways that we can get the community's resources to a place where folks are already coming.
How about support? How can our listeners support? Can they volunteer?
Yeah,
how can we be involved?
My three things are give, go, pray.
Yeah.
So we put it on a T-shirt. So we have T-shirts that say give, go, pray. And number one is, hey, give of financial resources. We've got some events coming up here that we can talk about. But donations are important to making us function. The go part is get out and volunteer. That's really important. The pray part is that costs you nothing, so please just pray for us. And I say it all the time. You can do all three of those things at LCCM, but you should be doing all those things somewhere in your community. And I don't even care if it's not with LCCM. Just get involved. Right?
Yeah. So where can they visit you online?
Yeah. So www.lccm.us and jump on there, and all the links are easy to access.
And you do have a golf tournament coming up that we're going to talk about. What's the date of that?
Yeah, May 23rd.
And where's that at?
That's at Lebanon Valley Golf Course in Myerstown.
Yeah, that's got to be here before we know.
Oh, yeah.
This morning, we're welcoming back to the studio Bryan Smith. Bryan, the Executive Director of Lebanon County Christian Ministries. Bryan, we love having you here. Good morning again to you.
Good morning.
Great to have you here. Love what you guys are doing in Lebanon. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we are providing basic necessities for individuals in our community. We're doing that through food and shelter and connections to promote well-being and healthy community. One of the things I always like to say is our vision statement's investing in people, improving lives. And when people say, well, what does that look like? I say, you have to stop by and see us. Yeah,
that's awesome. Another thing people could do is support what you're doing through your upcoming events, one of them a golf tournament.
Yeah, so May 23rd, we're going to be hitting the golf course at Lebanon Valley. We've been doing this for a number of years as one of our major fundraisers. We're excited. We're hoping for good weather because that's always iffy this time of year, right?
Yeah, it is.
So when you do the weather in a couple weeks, just remember to forecast the good weather.
It's a good day.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're really excited, but we still have room for sponsors and golfers.
That's wonderful. If somebody wants to golf, what do they do to sign up?
Yeah, very simple. Go to our website, lccm.us, or give us a call in the office. They can do registration right online or give us a call, and we'd love to have you join us.
As far as sponsors, give us an idea of what some of your sponsors who you do have, what they're doing at a whole or for the event.
Yeah, so we run this. I always say I run this tournament like a tournament I want to play in.
Okay.
We try to keep it simple. It's not a lot of craziness. We'll have a big banner there for all of our sponsors to represent that they've supported us. We have a bunch of those folks that will be golfing with us. But man, we're really hoping that we can just kind of come out, have some breakfast in the morning, enjoy it. This year, little known secret is there's going to be a pig roast as part of it.
Oh,
like the pigs being prepared on site.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
going to be pretty awesome. A little twist for us.
It's going to smell
year.
Good too.
Yeah, I wish I could smell, but I lost my sense of smell years ago. So but I bet it'll still taste well.
It still tastes great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So folks want to sign up, they could do that online, whether a sponsor or a golfer.
Absolutely, 100%.
Wonderful. And you also have something called Bridge of Hope you guys are working on. What's that all about?
Yeah, a little twist this year. We know that the period of time between July and September for us is the most difficult time from a financial perspective.
Okay.
Folks are not maybe thinking about us as much. They're vacationing, and we get it. 100%.
Yeah.
Understand. Yep. We love the support we get, but it is a part where we need to bridge that gap. Because our food distribution doesn't stop.
Right.
Spending $800 a week on eggs, $100,000 a year on milk, that all still happens.
Right.
So this year we're twisting our fundraising campaign through that period to provide a bridge of hope to our community, and that will culminate with a 5K run, which will be our third annual 5K run, which is the 5 Loaves 5K.
Nice. I love that. Yeah, I love that.
That'll be at South Hills Park. It's the Saturday before Labor Day.
Okay.
And we're really looking forward to bringing the community together for that.
And can folks sign up for that as well?
Yeah, so that link will go live very, very soon. We kind of have one event link live at a time.
Yeah, makes sense.
So after the golf tournament, that'll go live, and we'll have folks being able to register.
So if you want to donate, if you want to volunteer, if you want to golf, if you want to run, check it out online, lccm.us. Bryan, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.